Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today this video is a part of the Jam It Up June 2.0 collaboration hosted by Tony at Kettle Kitchen and Blue at Blue Self-Reliance. So a few formalities we're going to get out of the way are, number one, you've got to watch all these videos. The playlist is going to be in the description box down below, and make sure you're commenting a genuine heartfelt comment on each video, so that way you get entered into some of the giveaways. And the giveaway is going to be held on July 2nd on Tony at Kettle Kitchen's channel, and it'll be a live stream. So again, stay tuned for all this good stuff. Today, what am I making? Freezer jam. And I had all these big plans on the freezer jam that I was going to make. I had peach raspberry in mind. I had all these great ideas. Guess what? We live in a rural area, and I go to the store, which is about an hour away, one of those big box stores, and the fruit looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible, and it's super expensive. I don't know about you, but I'm not paying for fruit that looks terrible at those high prices. Now, if it was good fruit, that's a different story. So I went locally to see what I could find as well. Same thing. Fruit didn't look good, super expensive, not a lot of selection. So I got thinking, what is something that I could do that would help people who maybe have the same problem? And the solution, frozen fruit. So I am using frozen blueberries today, and we're going to make blueberry freezer jam. And you're going to love it, because even in the middle of winter, and you don't have access to blueberries or fruit's not in season, you can take a bag of frozen fruit and make yourself some freezer jam, and it only takes like 5 minutes. So come on along, let's get going. So the recipe that I am using is out of the Ball Blue Book, Guide to Preserving. It is on page 147, and it is blueberry freezer jam, no cooking required. And you're gonna need about 5 cups of crushed blueberries. And like I said, I am using frozen, but what I did was I took these out and let them defrost. And then you're gonna need 2 cups of granulated sugar, which I have pre-measured right there. And then 6 tablespoons of Ball RealFruit Instant Pectin. I have freezer pectin because that's what I was able to get. So let's get started. So I have my bowl here, and this measures out to 3 pounds. So what I am going to do is dump this whole bag right in the bowl. So we got the blueberries in there. And then what we're going to do is we are going to crush the blueberries using a potato masher. So I'm going to finish mashing these up, and I will bring you back when it's done. I have my blueberries all lightly crushed, and that's what the consistency looks like. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to add 6 tablespoons of the freezer pectin to the sugar. I'm going to add my sugar and my pectin to a bowl. And I am going to mix that completely together until it's really well incorporated. So that is all mixed well. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to add the blueberries to the sugar mixture and stir for 3 minutes. So I'm going to keep stirring this to get this really well mixed together, and I will bring you back. So I've been stirring for 3 minutes, and here is what it looks like. Nice, chunky blueberry jam. You could use this for so many different things. I made blackberry freezer jam last year for Jam It Up June, and I recently just used the rest of it on a yellow cake instead of frosting, and it was absolutely delicious. You could use this on pancakes, anything. So many uses. Now we're gonna put it in containers and get it ready for the freezer and the refrigerator. So I have a bunch of small jars and containers because we like it in small quantities. But I do have this pint jar I'm gonna put right in the fridge. And you can put them in freezer jars, leaving a ½ inch headspace. And I am going to be eating from this one. So there you go. I'm going to fill up the rest of these jars, and then I'll bring you back and we'll talk some more about how long it lasts. I got all my freezer jam put in containers, and I ran out of containers, and I know this looks really messy because I put the saran wrap on top, but we like it in very small quantities at a time. So this really works for us. So these two will go in the refrigerator. These will all get marked and go in the freezer. And then these I am freezing in an ice cube tray. And then when they are frozen, I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc bag and mark them and have them in the freezer for any time we want them, which is a really good quantity because this size is about the same as that size. And so for right now, these are gonna stand on the counter for 30 minutes to let it thicken. And then what we're going to do is we're gonna label it and freeze it or refrigerate for up to 3 weeks. But let's give it a taste test. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Look at that. Nice and thick and chunky, and it's already nice and thick. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it on the counter for 30 minutes to let it thicken. Look at that. One of the things I love about freezer jam is the berries retain that freshness, and you can't beat it. It is so delicious. The berries just taste so good. So I highly recommend you give freezer jam a try because there's nothing like it, and it's so versatile, like I said. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and make sure you check out all the other videos down below. Have a great day. Take care.